If you want to learn how to make a great pet themed icon for your Roblox simulator game, just like this one on screen, make sure to keep watching to find out how. Alright YouTube, welcome back to another Slicedmelon video. My name is Kieran, also known as Serenity, and as you can see, I'm in Roblox Studio, and you're probably asking why I'm in Roblox Studio, considering usually you don't actually make GFX in Roblox Studio. And the answer is, I am going to be making a pet game icon. So, the first thing that you want to do is get your pet model. I'm just going to search pet in the toolbox. I'm going to find a pet I can use. Okay, so I found one, and this is just a Pet Simulator X style dog pet. So, I'm just going to go to my dog, then you're going to hit right click, export selection, and then you're just going to save it to wherever you want to save it, and then we're going to go into Blender. Alright guys, as you can see, I am now in Blender, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to click off this menu, and then I'm going to hit A, and then right click, and I'm going to go delete. And now that I have deleted my cube and my camera, I'm going to go to File, Import, then I'm going to find my pet, and I'm going to import it. Make sure you go to Wavefront OBJ when you're going to import it. Okay, so now that we are in Blender, you can see that our pet doesn't have any texture, but don't worry. All we do is we press this button, which is the rendered view, and you can see your pet has texture. So we're just going to right click and click set origin, and then geometry to origin. And there is one issue, and that is the pet is transparent, and the best way to fix this, I find, is to go to the material properties menu, and then scroll down to where it says alpha blend, and then change this to opaque. And as you can see, our pet is no longer transparent. So now that we've done that, we're going to go up here to shading, and we're going to change this from object to world, and we're going to go add texture, environment texture, and we are going to find an HDRI. If you don't have an HDRI, you can find them on this site that I'm displaying on screen right now, and once you've done that, you're just going to apply this to your GFX. Okay, so I've now added my environment texture, but it hasn't actually done anything, so what you need to do is you need to connect color from here to color to there. And then if you go into layout, as you can see, our GFX now has some lighting, but there is a background. So the way we fix that is we go up here, then we go film, and set this to transparent. Now I'm just going to turn on ambient occlusion, bloom, screen space reflections, motion blur, and then go to shadows, and turn on high bit depth. And as you can see, our pet is looking pretty nice. So the next thing we are going to want to do is we're going to want to go to add light and sun. You can just add some lighting to your GFX. I'm going to set this to 10. Well, that might be too bright actually. Let's try 5. You can also use point lights. So go add light point. Then we can set this to 20. Maybe scale up the radius a bit. Might want to make that even like 50. As you can see, that's looking pretty nice. And despite the fact the lighting isn't the most advanced, we can change that in Blender. Okay, so now we are gonna go to add, and then we're gonna add a camera, and then we're just gonna move this to somewhere where we can see this pet at an angle. And to see what it looks like, you have to press 0 on your numpad. Alternatively, if you don't have a numpad, you can just get this app up. It's called on-screen keyboard, and when you want to view your camera, you just click 0, and as you can see, you can now view your camera. What I'm going to do is I'm going to select my pet, and I'm just going to hit S and scale it down, and then I'm just going to move this down. Also select my lighting and move that down as well. And then for our camera, if you just click on it, you might want to, change the size. So let's see, where do we change the size? Okay, where it says resolution up here, you can change this to 1000 by 1000. And then once you've done that, I'm just going to hit S again to scale my pet up again. And then select my lighting up here by holding Control. And I'm just going to move the lighting down again. And then when you're done, you're just going to go render, off now, and then you can go to image, save as, and just save it on your PC. Alright guys, so now I am in Adobe Photoshop and I've opened up my render. So this is where the fun stuff actually begins, where we can start piecing everything together, you know. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make a new layer. Then up here I'm just going to make this red. Now let's go to our pen tool and I'm just going to click, and whilst holding shift click along here, and whilst holding shift click diagonally, and do the same thing again, and then just click along again. We are just gonna go right click, blending options, and we're gonna add a gradient overlay to this. Set this to normal, reverse. I'm gonna make this red. You could do whatever color you want to do. Okay, then if you want you can add bevel and bosses. I'm not gonna, but I'm gonna add an inner shadow. Just turn the size down, distance up, copy my settings if you want the exact same effect. Then you're just going to hit stroke, turn this to color, and then you know, you can add a stroke to this. Now let's make a new layer, make this white. We're going to type out new, then I'm just going to select the font, so I'm going to use Gotham Black. I'm going to right click, blending options, and add a stroke to this. Now that we've done that, let's just control and left click on this layer, go to our move tool and press this button to center our text vertically. And then let's just get these two layers, right click, rasterize layer style on both of them, then hit Control E and then Control T to rotate our actual banner that we've just made. Okay guys, so I've now rotated it, and what you're going to want to do is go into Google and get a sunburst pattern. I've already done this, so just copy it and then hit Control V, and that will paste it into Photoshop. Now let's just drag this layer down below our pet and scale this up. I don't really like this green color, so I'm going to go Image, Adjustments, Hue/Saturation, and I'm going to make this, how does purple look? It's pretty cool. Okay, now that we've done that, if you want you can go Filter, Blur, Gaussian Blur, and just add a very light blur if you want to sort of even things out if it's a bit jagged. You don't have to do that though. Next, let's make a new layer, make this white, then get a soft round brush, scale this up, then in the around the middle, behind the pet, just make a glow with your brush, and then set this to overlay. Alright, now that we've done that, go into our pet layer, then go, actually let's select all the layers, so just whilst holding shift, click from the top layer to the bottom layer, and then Control E. That's just going to merge everything. I'm going to go Image, Adjustments, Hue/Saturation, and just turn this up. The brightness. Now we're going to go Image, Adjustments, and we are going to go Vibrance, and add some Vibrance and Saturation to our icon. And then if you want, you can go Image, Adjustments, Curves, and just change the curves if you want to get a different effect. And yeah, that is how you make a pet game icon for your Roblox game. If you would like to see more videos like this, make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, tell me what you like about the video, tell me what you don't. Check out our social links. We have a Discord server of aspiring designers who will help you there. And yeah, I will see you in the next video.